We're live. Welcome to the Independent Spotlight, where I'm interviewing an independent artist, Menace of Menacing Threats Production. How you doing?
Chilling, man. How you doing? Appreciate you having me.
No problem. I appreciate you being here. I will look at getting your inches to people, Kobe, later. Because I'm on my phone, it's hard for me to do that. But why don't we start out with you giving us the Menace origin story, including what inspired you to get into music and your past names that you used doing music up until now.
I think so. We started like 2007.
Hmm.
Um, this was pre double S at the time.
Hmm.
There's a dude named Dropout. I'm pretty sure I've talked about him a few times. So my
Hmm.
live. So me and him
Yeah.
did some music, and we did a few shows, and uh, then then came double S. He started making music. It's not good at the time. Uh, then life kind of progressed a little bit. I kind of got out of making music. Um, then I'd say roughly 2020 ish, maybe, yeah, about 2020. Started kind of getting back into a little bit again, nothing serious, but um, then within the last 2 years, we kind of hit the ground running. It's kind of taken off for us, man. As far as what really inspired me to start making music, at first, I mean, it was just something to do. Um, but now it's kind of changed. Like KSN kind of inspired me to get back into it. And now it's taking it serious. It's kind of become a really big passion, I guess.
All right, that's cool.
Oh, just so
Um,
you know, I'm going to turn my camera off while I smoke because I don't want to get your channel clipped.
that's fine.
All right.
Um, between that period of time between when you started and when you came back to music, was that when you joined the military?
Yeah, that definitely fell in the gap. Um,
Yeah.
I was in the military from 2012 till 2018.
Okay. What was the reasoning for joining?
Honestly, so originally I wanted to go active duty.
Hmm.
Wanted to serve. My dad served. My older brother served. My grandfather served. My uncle served. Um, so I wanted to go active, but unfortunately, I was a high school dropout. So at that time, they were pretty good with recruiting. They didn't really need as much personnel as they need now, I guess. In order to join, you had to go to college and get 15 college credits. Well, within that time, I ended up in the ROTC program, and somehow them recruiters were really freaking good, man, and they got me, and I ended up joining the National Guard. So yeah, but it all worked out in the end.
Right. Do you have any funny stories from when you were in
Yeah,
that you can tell?
that was going to be my second part. Is some of those I probably couldn't really speak on here.
Right.
Yeah,
I just like hearing the military experience, the good and the bad side. So that was the other half of that. If you had any also with the good, any bad stories that you
oh
can talk
yeah. I
about.
mean, dude, let me tell you what. Going a week or 2 weeks at a time without a shower sucks.
Right.
Um, Ruck marches suck. I mean, it's just bad for your feet, bad for your back.
Right.
Um, Funny story though, I can't speak on. So there was a cadet that was attached to our unit. He was in training to become or an officer.
Mm.
So he would have been a lieutenant. Um, he was at the range and he thought he was just like the hottest things in the sliced bread. So I challenged him to a shoot off, and the winner had to buy pizza. Well, if I won, he had to buy me pizza, and if he won, I had to do push-ups on the range. And yeah, he won. So I was pushing God's green earth on out on the range.
Wow. Uh, Most people probably already know, but you are a parent with children of not only your own but adopted. Um, questions on that one, where we are. Let's see. How long have you been married, and how many kids do you have?
Oh God, you're gonna ask me that one, huh? Um, so I gotta do math here. So at least I want to say 12 going on 13 years.
Nice,
Maybe going on 12 years.
nice.
Been together since I was 18 and I'm 37. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, as far as marriage goes, we got married right before our first kid, which we have two of our own,
Mm-hmm.
two boys. And then we have uh, the twins and Bam from her sister. So five, five kids total.
Okay. Um, checking my notes because I know that as a parent, what's the best advice you can give to a new or expecting parent?
The best advice I could give. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy. And it's something my dad told me. And once you can
Mm-hmm.
mentally prepare yourself for this, you will be way better off. There is no instruction manual with a child. There's no
Okay.
right way. There is some wrong ways, but if something you do is different from someone else and it works, do it.
Right. I agree with you there. I watch my brothers and the way they've raised their kids, and no, there is no right or wrong way as long as the kids are healthy and not completely traumatized.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
It's the hardest job you ever have besides being married is raising children.
okay. Do any of your kids express an interest in music and or want to follow in your footsteps?
Uh I know for sure my youngest is highly interested in music.
Nice.
As far as following in my footsteps, I don't know if I'd allow him to do that.
Well, that was the second part of it. Would you allow him to?
You know, there's a I guess there's a clean way to go about the music scene, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And if he did it that way, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But doing what I've done, I would highly discourage it.
Right. You want to see your kids succeed and not make the same mistakes that you make along the way. I get that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. How long does it take you to make a track from the conception to the drop?
So funny thing is like the conception is usually me surfing beats,
Mm-hmm.
and lately like I have been so so picky with beats. I'll probably go through 100 beats before I find one that I like. And then every once in a while, I get lucky, and one of my producers that I like to follow will drop something that I really, really like. So it takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But as far as constructing the track, the writing part for me, I guess it just depends on what we're writing about. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of y'all know I've tended no I tend to drop diss tracks every once in a while.
Right.
Those are a lot easier to write for me than some other songs. But I did a song for Sam the other day, and it didn't take me long to write that at all. And that was a tough subject to write on.
I'm
But I don't
sure.
know. I'd say on average, if if I'm gonna do it from start to finish, I'd say anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours and a half, just depending.
How long does the mixing take? Is it the primarily the most time it on a track that you take is in the mixing?
No, absolutely not. I mean, mixing is weird. So for me, I know what my voice sounds like. I know You know, I know where I'm going to be recording at. I know what's going to be good in it, what's going to be bad in it. So it's like boom, 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 because I've done it so many
Hmm.
times. But
Hmm.
mixing someone else's vocals, dude, it could be the same way. It could be real easy, or it could be really, really difficult, just depending on what you have to work with.
Right.
But as far as me,
Um,
I think the longest part obviously is going to be the writing, and then as far as the mix itself goes, the longest part is cutting out like the empty space. That's just so annoying to me.
and or background noise. I get you.
Yeah.
Now, you kind of touched on it, but how long does it normally take you, and or is the turnaround for somebody that you're mixing for and not yourself?
All right. Again, like I said, mixing's weird, bro. Like I might get a
I'm just
track
saying that
from.
an average, not specifically, but in an average sense.
I really hate to put a time on it because the way I define mixing is, look, you find balance in a mix, and you once you think it's good, you leave it alone. And I think
Right.
that's one of the biggest problems people have is like they get it to sound good, and then they're like, no, I need to do this or I need to do that, and then you end up hurting it because you're
Right.
doing too much.
Right. Well, what I was trying to get at is for anybody that is out there that might need a mix and master, giving them the idea of what a turnaround would be if they sent it to you and paid you to mix and master for
Well,
them.
if we're talking money's involved, I mean that's business. So I'd say
Right.
I like to take no more than 3 days.
Okay. And then how much do you charge?
Um, I don't really have a set price. I like to check the project out, and then because some songs might be more inclusive than others. Somebody might send you just one take and a hook, and some people send you like a lot,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, 30,000 voice stems.
Yeah. So you gotta take the time to go through and see what you need, what you don't need, or if you need it all. I mean, it's more time consuming for sure.
Right.
I would never charge more than $50.
Okay. Just for any independent artists out there that are, looking to possibly get their stuff mixed and from somebody that knows what they're doing, you know, want to, give you that shout out there on that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Not a problem. Okay, here's a good one. How would you rank these? Faith, country, family, and friends.
Okay, you said how would I rank them?
Yeah, in order of importance in your life.
So you said faith, family, country, and friends.
Yep.
Obviously, faith would come first, family would come second, friends would come third, and then country would come fourth.
Okay. That's interesting because a lot of people that are military or ex-military usually put the country up there in like the second or third spot.
Man, without family and faith, I mean, where are you really at as a human being?
True. I feel you on that one. How often in your life do you agree to disagree, and is it harder to do online?
um, okay, so as of late, I found it a lot easier to do, only because I have a goal in my mind of what I want to achieve, and at the end of the day, I'm going to achieve it. Back in my past, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was if you didn't like me, it was fuck you, and I didn't care.
Right.
And I'm still that way to a sense, but it's going to take something serious. It's not just going to be back and forth
Right.
banter. And as
That
far
that
as
kind of
doing it,
rolls into my next question after you're done. Go ahead.
as far as shit, I forgot now. As far as doing it online,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I don't know. It's whatever. It's the internet.
Right. That rolls into my next question though. You've been trolled and doxxed, and you've done some trolling. What are your thoughts on both sides of that issue?
I mean, I don't mind it if it's like if it's just words, if it's just words and
Right.
you know, or maybe a funny meme, like
Hmm.
but calling people's jobs and uh like taking shit to real life, dude. I mean, I don't know. I personally find it disgusting, and
Right.
honestly,
The
I
doxing
would
side
never,
is terrible. Yeah, I get you.
yeah, I would never have enough time in my day to do that. As far as being doxxed, I don't fucking care. Like, cool, you got my name, you got my address. What are you gonna do? You know.
Right.
Now there are some
Um,
sick people out there that will show up to your fucking house and do some
right.
crazy ass shit. But
Right. Um, are you in a state of mind right now that you would squash any beefs you had with anybody, or is there some people that have just crossed the line too far that you will not squash a beef with?
mm,
You don't have to name names. I'm just in general.
nah, I mean, off the top of my head, I can think of a few people that there's just no way.
Right.
Um, I mean, I think there is definitely a line. Once you cross that line, that's it, dude. Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
no. If you were able to do it once and you took it here,
Yeah, I
why
agree
would
with
I
you.
ever trust you again? Like,
Yeah, I agree with you, and I also know that part of that line is also people claiming that your brother is something that he's not, and
yeah,
that's that line.
yeah.
Yeah. So I get
I
it.
feel like I feel like if you're gonna make those kind of implications, you absolutely have to be able to show proof, which obviously you
Exactly.
can't because
Exactly. What one person in the indie music industry that you have heard that you want to work with, but you haven't so far?
Keith Cash
Nice.
for sure, for sure, 100%. Fuck with that dude. He's got some dope music. I like the way he presents himself and conducts business. Um, 100%, definitely in my top two that I want to work with.
Nice. I got a few of the goofy questions. Cookies or cake?
Cookies,
Boobs, ass, or legs?
legs,
Mexican versus American barbecue.
America.
Do you like grilling and grilled food, or like home cooked at the house in the kitchen?
Are we talking like grilling outside?
Yeah,
I
like
like to
on
grill
a on
outside.
a grill.
I like to grill outside. I like both. I ain't gonna. I
Okay,
can't.
you can't pick. I
If I
get you.
if I'm cooking, I do it outside. If
Right,
she's cooking, she does it inside.
right. Favorite breakfast food?
McGriddle,
Nice. What's your favorite lunch food?
ham sandwich,
Cool. And your favorite dinner food?
hamburger gravy with
Nice,
homemade mashed potatoes.
nice. Olive Garden or Chinese buffet?
Chinese buffet.
I give you that one too. I like that one. Let's see. In your opinion, diss tracks, are they rap beefs or are they angry love letters?
Well, this interview's been real good, Jay.
Like
Nah, I mean
I said, I gotta hit you with one of them.
it's look, it is what it is. It's who's the better MC.
I feel you. I got you that there. Your favorite sports team?
Buffalo Bills,
Least favorite sports team?
Ohio State Buckeyes.
Nice. That has most of my questions. If people want to go ahead and ask some stuff in the chat, that would help out. I did have a thing that I had scheduled in my notes for possibly for you to either talk about if you wanted to, or explain the Forever Six and give a moment of silence for him.
We Yeah, we can do that. We don't got to do a moment of silence or nothing for him. I mean, I appreciate that. But so Forever Six is obviously a hashtag for Frankie, who passed away in 2022
Mm-hmm.
because he was 6 years old. So we did the hashtag Forever Six. And then we also did the Barefoot for Frankie. So it was kind of a funny story. That dude went everywhere with no shoes on. He was barefoot anywhere he went.
Right.
So at the what is it? What do they call it? Like a candlelight vigil where they, like, everybody came to the park and nobody had shoes on.
Right.
So that was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
I had my shoes on. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. But yeah, like I said, I always want to show respect.
No, I appreciate that. It's something near and dear to me,
Yeah. And I know it's hard to talk about. That's why I wasn't quite sure on whether to actually bring it up or not.
You're fine, bro. It's an interview. You're no
Right.
filter.
I feel you. Fireman asks, if you hate Ohio State, then what is your college team?
You want to answer that for him, Jay?
Penn State. He used to have the flag hanging up, or he still does, but it's covered up. I'm not sure.
No, it's just on the other wall. I moved it.
Vinny asks, how'd you get the name Big Worm?
Well, there was this fucking asshole I met online. His name goes by Vinny. Let me turn my camera off real quick.
That's fine. We're not getting many questions. Not like when I was doing my interview with Dragon. We had a lot of people popping questions.
Oh, I mean, everybody loves Dragon. Come on,
man. Vinny also asked, what's your favorite baseball team?
Well, it was the Cleveland Indians until they became gay, and now I just don't watch baseball anymore.
All right. Kobe wants to know when you're dropping a new project. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, didn't they change their name to something else? Cleveland something?
Probably. They probably did the same thing Washington Redskins did and changed it just something generic. But Kobe asked, when are you dropping a new project?
I'm debating on I got 2 songs that I got to record, and I'm debating on either dropping them or just saving them and doing like an EP.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've dropped a solo project, so.
Right. Athena wants to know, who are your influences in music?
Ooh. Top 3, Eminem, Jadakiss, and DMX.
Nice. Domir the Dragon asks, would you rather live in California or Argentina for the rest of your life?
I'm going to choose Argentina and hope my plane crashes on the way. Yeah, Fireman says he doesn't watch baseball anymore either. Yeah, it's gotten, I don't know, ever since they did the fucking strike, dude, it kind of turned me off.
Yeah. I mean, anytime professional athletes start striking because of anything other than like insurance issues, to help them cover medical costs, I always look at it and go, you're making so much money doing something people would love to do for free. What the fuck are you bitching about?
Yeah, when you got like people like school teachers and people who put in manual labor, and and you're bitching about getting paid millions for something you love to do. I don't know. Fuck our soldiers. Look at our soldiers and how much they make compared to
exactly
professional athlete. I mean, it's sick.
Although I did hear that Congress passed a 19% pay raise for all military members.
Was this recent?
Yeah, this was like within the last month or 2.
Of course they did. I mean, fuck. Obviously, the right's going to obviously approve it because they want to see better for our military, and the left's going to do it now because, well, in a couple months there's an election coming up.
All right. Sam Squatch said, I would be confused if you didn't say DMX was one of your influences.
Oh yeah, dude. I could probably rap every single DMX song word for word, just about.
Dragon asks, what's the most important lesson you hope your children learn from you?
Honestly, it's going to sound cliche, but just never quit. I'm a firm believer that the only time that you fail at something is when you quit trying.
Right? Hello, everybody that have popped in.
So what just a quick question for you, Jay. What kind of inspired you to do this interview thing?
I've always been interested in trying to put like independent artists into a spotlight and get them as many views as possible and see them grow and get bigger and all that. So I dabbled in doing reactions for a little while, and then I stopped and just went heavy into going to reaction channels and promoting artists' music. And then when I started going ahead and toying with the idea of doing podcasts and everything, it had always been a thing where I love conversations. So I always wanted to go ahead and do like an independent spotlight and spotlight independent artists, have an interview, maybe let them play a song or two of theirs to get the people to know their music and understand them better and help, grow their communities.
That's dope, man.
So if you're on your computer and you want to share screen and share one of your songs, go for it.
Well, I thought you'd never ask.
Well, I mean, we did it for Dragon. Why not? I think we even did it for Jason JV, but I don't remember.
I'm sorry you had to do that for Jason JV.
I mean, he's getting better. His newest song he dropped is really good.
Yeah, it's come a long way.
And that's the thing I love about getting involved with independent artists is finding them because they have talent, like I did with y'all, and then watching the growth. I've said it before, and I'll say it a million times. I'm happy to just be in the shadows and watch as people become big and do shows and be able to live off of just making music, because it just makes me happy to see people um, follow their dreams and reach their goals.
Yeah. All right, let me share this up with you.
I'm just waiting for it to say that.
Yeah, it's back there.
Okay. It didn't give me an alert. That's weird.
All right, you want me to just go ahead and play it, or?
Yeah, whenever you want.
Let's do it.
I ain't tripping. I've been up on this mission. Turn up and listen to this intuition. Kick raw rhymes into fruition. Lessons I learned, that credit I earn. I show no concern. Let them bitches burn. We put these hoes on notice. MJ, put this pulpit and bullshit. Like 23, cause we raise arms wherever. No surrender. All together, even with ties get severed. Even with our eyes closed, we build a limestone. We ice cold. We a fucking cyclone. Leave your mind go. Camera and ammo. Don't make a pussy ramble, but you still a bitch with an Adam's apple. Maybe you leave. Fucking fleet. You ain't Hercules. Misbelieve. We put you in your place. We receive the love and the hate. Pump you brakes. We here to stay MTP all day. Let me introduce myself straight to the booth from hell. I brought the devil on my shoulders, got some roots to melt. Lace up the boots for the fools that got no truth to tell. The only barrel is my pen, my ink will shoot to kill. And let me chalk you out a roadmap. Put your ass inside a box without a toe tag. Ain't nobody gonna jot you in the notepad. You ain't worth not a drop on this whole track. Instead, I decided to write you entirely out. I take the cash from the cow, put the solid to the side of your mouth. What the fuck do you think you're gonna do now? I put you up and now I'm about to drop your ass back down. Cause if you take me for granted, then I'll be nixing your cannons. Please take your ways to get managed. I can't be fixing your damage. I'm like, stop. If you don't like me, kick rocks, hip hop in my veins, and I just don't give a fuck. I ain't Seen a lot of circles like mine. How many around you will really go and lay down the light? I ain't one to go and search out a fight, but if a fight breaks out, I hope I get the invite. I'm really quick and concise, and I don't need to be right, but I'm a spiteful motherfucker you don't want to entice, and that's a life lesson. Never ask, just be ready to fight. I will swing without question, I don't need to be late. And if you punched in the process, don't look at me twice, cause I've been ready for war, and I will pay any price. A lot of dumb motherfuckers wanna talk to me. In my DMs, questioning my company. No matter what the pedestal you think you want, I ain't afraid of you pussy, so bring it on. Why you talking to me reckless? Your career is in decline now. All dogs go to heaven, guess you really wanna find out, bitch.
I'm on a killing spree, don't give a fuck who's feeling me. The misery and insecurities don't help you lyrically. You wanna beef with me, I eat for free. You chicken take me on until your head is gone. You never know that you gon' be the beef. I make moves once, dog, I never take two. We both wearing Jordan, go we know we in the same shoes. Sean Payton, I break rules to break through. The blades on the lawnmower spinning for the snakes too. If I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't give a fuck. You got to keep on drinking the Kool-Aid when you just sippy cup. Waving at my neighbors, I'm trying to be nice, but listen up. The only thing I got in return with your middle fingers up. You wanna hate on me and try to disrespect me, but hating on me is hard work, cause it don't affect me. And now I'm fit in the box, so you'll never check me. Let me tell you this to all of you pussies who wanna dress. Let's go. MTP, let's go.
I'm at a pinnacle that some people don't see in a lifetime. I'm about to blow it up like Biden did to that pipeline. Ain't nobody that's got a pen game that's like mine. Only like-minded people making moves at the right time. I'm enough the fucking mic out like Mike Tyson on fight night. It's lights out, so in other words, you bitches going night-night. You fucking with the menace, he's accredited, so you think I really give a fuck about some irrelevant hoe? This shit's an onslaught, it's non-stop. Just watch the bombs drop. Knock, knock, menace at your door, but it's not locked. The glass cock ran inside his house and he got shot. Pop, pop, baby, yeah, I'm thugging, but not pop. I don't give a fuck, yeah, I stay sticking and moving. What a predicament you and I stay picking and choosing. And if you thinking that I'm missing, then I'm thinking you clueless. Cause I didn't, motherfucker, told you bitches I do this.
What is this, a cipher? Let me put my knife up. I brought a blade to a fight, ready to slice and dice her. But now I got the Gatling out, about to chop down the crowd. You don't wanna see me in my bag, it gets wild. I am a smart white man, straight up at the sin. Way before I heard Cali, bitch, all I did was win. And I continue to do it again and again. Don't be hard on yourself, man, pick up your chin. See the difference between you and I's out a lot. I have had to rap my ass off for everything I got. I can literally write a whole verse in under 8 minutes. If you don't believe me, you can hit my brother Menace. White bitch.
Love that song. So, with you playing that song, that brought me another question after you unmute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. How did that friendship with Little White happen?
It's kind of just like, just kind of reached out, you know, and you know, you reach out to bigger artists like that. Of course, you know, you want to see what their feature price is, and throughout that whole process, I mean, we communicated quite frequently. I wouldn't say like we're friends, but you know, we definitely know of each other and shit like that, you know.
Okay. Because there was some people that I've talked to, and you know, the backstreets and everything, and like, oh, they don't know each other. That he probably just paid for the feature and or bought a beat with him on it or whatever. And I was like, no, they've talked on. I've seen that they've talked on the phone before.
Blindsight made that beat.
Well, no, I get it, but I'm just saying there's other songs that you had with him on, with Little White on it, that's what they were talking about.
Oh, I got you.
But Sam Squatch had the question of when's your next show?
We're trying to get one booked locally. We're not for sure yet on a date. And I think we're gonna try. I gotta figure out the logistics, but I think we're gonna try to go to the Redneck Rave in Kentucky again next year for sure.
Cool. I'm just scrolling through looking for more questions. I know Fireman said that he wished that more independent artists would do interviews. If you know an artist, tell them to hit me up. I'm willing to do the interview. And there's other people out there. Almost every reaction channel has an interview show they do. I know Alpha Tyler has around the music that he interviews independent artists. I think HRB, I mean HBR. I think he does interviews also. You know, pretty much anybody that does reactions that I know of that will do an interview if asked.
Yeah, and I think Dragon made a good point. You know, when you reach, even take it upon yourself to reach out to these people, but give them like specific times. Don't say, hey,
Yeah.
whenever. You know, just be like, hey, look, I got this
Right.
open. Would you be interested? Yeah, yeah, true fireman.
Damier, I bought a beat with a feature on it calling out Menace personally. And Purple said Menace passed out on a live stream after Little White left.
I totally did do that. Yeah, that was fuck. I think I drank a whole fifth of vodka that night.
Sam wants to know if you'd ever consider doing a tour and come to Washington.
Dude, if I ever got to a point to where I could start touring, I would go anywhere where they would welcome me. 100%.
I mean, there's an independent rock band that I saw. They do GoFundMe's, and they say, you know, the people in that have the majority of the money sent into the GoFundMe's, they plot out to go to the cities or at least the state where those people are from for their tours.
Yeah, that's pretty sure.
It's just an idea for future reference. Uh, Again, anybody have questions? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. We got a solid team, man, and we I think one of the big things we really need to get into is getting some more music videos done for sure.
Right.
Let some more people see, you know, what we do.
Right. And the other thing I like that you do is, you know, with the music reactions, you also go ahead and highlight pretty much every member of MTP because it is a collective, not necessarily a group, but a collective of people helping each other out.
Oh no, we're a group for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's just we don't operate like the typical group, you know.
Right. Yeah, you operated as everybody as individuals, and
Yeah,
everybody has a fair say and everything.
absolutely. Look at Purple going down memory lane, calling out all my bad moments. Thanks.
Right. And Fireman, I had that idea. I thought about if there was any way to do it to organize an independent music um, festival tour and call it As Seen on YouTube.
I mean,
And
I like the concept. I don't necessarily like the name.
well, I mean, that's just what I had thought up, but you know, I don't have the funding or ability to go ahead and make it happen. But the whole idea of it was have a few major named independent acts going everywhere with, and then every city or state that you do the show in, invite at least 5 to 10 independent artists from that area to come up and do live shows with people,
Yeah.
or with in the setting, I should say. What's your biggest regret with your music journey?
Oof.
That comes from
Honestly,
Dragon.
my biggest regret would probably be the fact that I took a break, because I feel like if the MTP name would have been here when like music really, like for the independent lane, started really taking off on, you know, YouTube and Spotify and like all these new things,
Hmm.
I really feel like we'd be so much further ahead. Like, I mean, so much further ahead.
Right. And for anybody that I miss saying hi to that joined, hi. We've got 20 viewers, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, shout out to all y'all.
What is the one thing so far in your music career that just blew your mind that happened, for the good or bad?
Dude, the Redneck Rave, 100%.
I figured you were gonna say that.
No, like, and I'm not saying that just because I won the rundown. I'm saying that because like being there, dude, it's one thing to be on the internet making songs and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, right? But
Mm-hmm.
once you're in the presence of people who do this professionally and like this is how they live, you kind of start to get a different mindset of what you're really doing. Like you're no longer just dropping songs. You're looking at things from a business standpoint, if that makes sense.
Oh
And
yeah,
I think that was
and that's completely what I was thinking when you said Redneck Rave was the interaction, not the fact that you won the rundown, but the interaction with other artists, the networking that you get done, and all that.
yeah, it definitely opened up my eyes to a much bigger picture.
Right. Athena asks, "How old were you when you started rapping?"
Oof. Like between 13, 14, 15. It's funny. So there was a club in Columbus that they actually had like a teen night where you didn't have to be 18 or up. And they did like on the patio, they always had like people ciphering. And we're sitting there watching it. And then all of a sudden somebody throws me into it. Like I'm just sitting here ciphering with these people. Well, then that turned into battle rap, like where like actual battle rap where you face off with someone. I went like 10-0. I was like, dude, hell
Nice.
yeah, I'm doing this.
Looks like Brooke's getting a diss track because she says Menace has always been a diss rapper in capitals.
Oh no, she just fucking.
I know. Ren Soul asks, "What are your favorite types of collabs to be a part of? Is it energy, versus, or message type of thing?"
For me, versus like I used to do like features with anybody, and for the most part, I still will. But when I hear somebody who like KSN's a perfect example of this, when he sends me something, because of how good he writes his stuff, it makes me want to be like, nah, I got to make my shit better. I always want to write with someone who gives me a challenge, not because I'm trying to be the best rapper on the track, but by doing that, I become a better rapper.
Right. Um, let's see. Purples asks Menace, "What are other genres you would be comfortable trying out?" She hears some punk rock music influence in your life or in your music.
I don't know where she's hearing that, but there's no MGK in my blood.
So
Thanks.
there is no other genre that you would be interested in doing other than rap.
I mean, no, no, probably not. I would like to infuse some different genres, but not, like with me rapping, but not me doing that. Like artists who are already doing that.
So you could see yourself doing like a fusion or a mix where you rapped while somebody else did singing part of a different genre.
Yeah, or like maybe like a hook that was more rock based, but then it turns back into rap when the verses come in, or
Right,
with any other genre, something like that.
right. Brooke also says she's been waiting for a diss track, but you know her too well. You invented her, so
Invited.
invited. Oh, my bad. Misreading. I mean, I missed hype, so who's surprised that I misread things? Brooke asks Menace, who entered MTP first other than KSN and yourself, and how did it become a group that it is today?
Who entered MTP first? I don't know if it was. It's going to be a toss up between three people. It was either Killa, Tony or Muff. I want to say it was. I want to say it was Killa, maybe.
I'm not really even sure of that because
I
whenever
mean,
I found y'all, it was you, KSN, Muff Pie, Dragon was coming in, Killa was around, but then he fell out.
maybe it was
So,
Muff.
because I know she was on the panels with y'all all the time whenever I showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was Muff. I don't know. It's either Muff or Killa. I ain't 100% sure.
Athena says she's got a song about ready to send for us to collab on, bro. Geeked. LOL.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fire. That one's gonna be fire.
I'm sure. Sam says Menace rapping on a metal trap beat with a metal chorus.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Meg.
Have a good one, Meg.
Well, shit, we're about to the hour.
Almost. Just waiting to see if we get any more questions in.
Yeah, for sure.
If not, I'm pretty sure we can get 10 minutes out of some of your music and or MTP's music.
Yeah, I got you. I got one. I'm about to load it up.
Ooh, Brooks stirring shit up. Menace. Who now on MTP do you feel you have competition with?
That. I'm glad that was asked because I feel we have such a solid team right now that it's all of them. Like literally, like KSN can send a song to Dragon, Dragon can send a song to KSN, I could send something to KSN or to Dragon, and no matter what, it's gonna be fucking fire.
Is it? What about Drizzle? Is he still part of MTP?
He is. He's dealing with some stuff, and he's kind of
Okay, I get
kind
that.
of
I get that.
out of. He's not. I won't say he's out of the picture, but he's kind of out of the picture right now. But
Yeah,
nothing but
he's
love
taking
for
a
Drills.
hiatus. I
Yeah,
get you.
nothing but love for him.
Purple asks, when are you going to look into that Nubs feature?
I don't know. He only charges like 400, but right now I got like so many other artists on his like status that I could work with without pay. And I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work with some of these bigger guys that and gals,
Mm-hmm.
to where I can organically get my name out there and open up new lanes, if that makes sense.
I got you. Dragon wants to know who's your favorite music reaction channels or channels.
I got
He said
two.
channel, but okay.
So my first one is obviously Triple T.
Mm-hmm.
The way he reacts to music, I think it's really entertaining. He doesn't always catch all the bars, but he catches the main purpose of the song pretty damn good. My second one's definitely going to be Rich House Reviews. Shout out to him. It's always ass gas. It's never good, and you pay $20 for him to play it.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I figured you'd want to shout out, Alpha Tyler and or anybody else, but
I mean, yes, I guess he is a music reactor, but I don't really look at him as a reactor. I just look at Alpha Tyler as Alpha Tyler.
yeah, a lot of people think of Alpha Tyler as Alpha Tyler.
And I'm saying that in a good way, not in a bad
Right.
or negative way. Like it's
Right.
Alpha's the homie.
Brooke says also, Menace, one last question. What you like about artists in the industry? If you don't say what you're supposed to, I am done with you. Shout out KSN interview.
Well, of course, shout out to all the rappers that give out free turkeys to the hood.
Killa wants to know who's your favorite and least favorite artist you've worked with.
My favorite artist I've worked with, probably Dragon.
I kind of thought that's what was going to be your answer too.
Yeah, I mean, the first song he sent us, we had that shit back in like 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when either one of you gets an idea and you two are talking about like on a live or whatever, and you start talking about the music, you can see how geeked you two get to be working together again.
Oh yeah, it's always
There's
fun
no
working.
way either one of you can hide how happy you are to be doing a track together.
My least
Mm-hmm.
favorite. Okay, I'm gonna say song. I'm not gonna say artist because I love the artist and I love every single one of them that did this. But there was a song we did with Muff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called like Vikings Part Two or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely hated the song, and I was talking shit about it one night on my live, and Muff was in the shadows watching.
Of course.
So yeah, there was a long running joke about how that's the song that Menace hates.
Yeah, Muff tends to lurk in almost everything that y'all do. She's
Yeah.
she's a fan, but she doesn't like people to know that she's around half the time.
No, don't get it fucking Muff is family, 100%
Oh,
family.
I know. Oh yeah, I know. But that's what I mean. She lurks more though because
Oh
she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
want people to know that she's there.
yeah.
Not that she's trying to hide that she knows y'all. It's just people tend to start fucking with her and instead of fucking with y'all.
Yeah, most of homie.
Um, Soul says, so you're building more. Any projects in the future plans people should be excited about? Well, we know one is the Athena collab.
Yeah, that one's gonna be dropping. That one's gonna be something epic. Um, I'm trying to get a song done that I have to send to Joe Sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the artist that I chose to work with as part of winning the rundown. Um, me and Trainwreck Kenny have something coming real soon too. Um,
Nice.
who's the other? I'm hoping, and like I said, this isn't set in stone yet, but I'm hoping to get something with me and Keith Cash. Also, me and Chad Arms will have something dropping eventually as well too. So, like I said,
Right.
a lot of big projects with well established people, man. I'm excited
Right.
to see where that goes. You know.
Brooke said, that's my fam. Yes, I knew I loved you for a reason. Dragon has become my new favorite. His music has been hitting her deep. Thank you, Dragon. And a lot of Dragon love going on in the chat.
Everybody loves Dragon, dude.
Right.
Even I love Dragon, and I don't have a heart.
Purple says, Menace, don't like pickup truck one,
No, I don't. I don't like any of the pickup trucks.
but they're funny songs.
Well, that's why we did them because we knew you guys would like them. But I don't think me or KSN like any of those songs at all. Like
Killer,
at all.
Killer just asked a really interesting question that I never thought of. What are the main things you look for in an artist when you're going to be working with them?
Um, one of the big things that I've started like looking at is like how the people around them are, like what kind of following they have. And I'm not saying that for the numbers. I'm saying it from like the business side of things. Like, does it make sense for me to work with you in the long run? You know, I don't want extra baggage. I don't want any unnecessary drama. We've had
Right.
enough of that, man. It's time to get the shit pushing.
Right.
That and their skill level. You know, I've met
Yeah.
some really dope rappers who have 200 followers or 100 followers that I would work with because they're fucking dope.
Right. Let's see. Golden says, will you ever collab with Deacon Blue?
Deacon Blue, of course. The fuck he's dope.
Sam says, gotta work on getting that Crazy Bone feature.
Yeah, that's probably never gonna happen.
Oh, here's a good question from Sam Squatch. What song have you done that aged the best, and what song has aged the worst?
I don't think I have one that aged the worst. I think pretty much everything that I write on a piece of paper and record, I mean, I meant it at one point in time. So
Yeah. Well, I know one song you don't like, but that's because you don't have the stems anymore to redo it, and it's in the mixing and mastering that you hate.
Survive.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that. Like 2 days ago, I was rolling through beats and I actually found that beat again.
Nice. That's my favorite song from y'all because one, that was the first song where personally I heard the talent within y'all, and it had a message that resonated with me.
Yeah.
Brooke, Menace, when you gonna collab with me? I'm trying to de-ride all the top, all the way to the top. Not literally, all jokes. If you know, you know. Dan Armstrong. Hey, Menace, when did you learn that you were going to be an earthworm? Also, was it hard to achieve or did it just come naturally to you?
Oh no, that came natural. 100%. To kill his question, he says, "Is there a single song in your catalog you could go back and re-record? Right? What would it be?" Yes, "Self-Made" with me and KSN.
Nice.
I fucking love that song.
We
That
should
was
play.
back. Oh no, we're not.
Why not?
That was back in the Blue Yeti days.
So, I mean, like I said, I like Survive. Is it better or worse than Survive?
Probably worse.
Killa says, "Oh, dude, Self-Made is one of my favorites."
Yeah, "Self-Made" was a dope ass track. There was a lot of heart and meaning behind that song. Shit, I don't really like to talk about on the internet.
Right.
So
Understood.
I think you
Sam
know
Squatch.
though.
Yeah, Sam Squatch says, "By the way, I have my computer with me, so I can drop the intro after my doctor's appointment. I'm gonna try to premiere it around 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern."
All right, cool. Yeah, if you would just tag me in it, Sam, so I know it's dropping.
Rock on asked Menace, "What's your favorite song by an independent artist, including MTP?"
Mm. I think we all know the answer to that one. It's definitely going to be "Weak" by Dragon.
Right. Or YZ by Upchurch.
You fuck off, guy.
I had to fuck with you on that one.
I'm not going to deny it. That song. It's decent. I fuck with it.
Sam, whenever you go to do the premiere, in the title, just put hashtag MTP or menacing threats.
And
That's the little, pound symbol, and
no,
then the
you
letters
got to
on
do the
behind.
you got to do the @ symbol, not the pound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
You
do
can do
@ and
at, yeah.
then type my name in, and it should tag me. Fucking damn. Why is he Ryan up church?
Yeah, Killa's talking about he's trying to change because Blue Yetis are trash to his actual studio mic, but the interface is out of date.
No.
Eddie, I think we've already mentioned Menace's top 5 hip hop artists, but if he wants to do it again, that's up to him.
Yeah, Sam, like that. Yeah, I mean Eminem, Jada, DMX. 4 would probably be Joyner, and then 5 would probably be. I'd have to go with Lupe.
Nice,
I think 5 would be a tie with Lupe and Hobson.
nice, respectful top 5.
Yup.
think Golden's telling me she had another question up where I missed. Ah, there we go. Menace, do you have any bars that were perfect at the time but didn't age well over time?
Mm, not that I can think of right away offhand. No, I think no. Is there something I should be hearing, Golden? Like, is there?
It's purple, not golden.
Oh, that's purple. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess okay. There is one. There is one.
She says she knows one from Umbrella.
Yeah, yeah, there is one. I gave a shout out to somebody who fucked me over royally,
Right.
but I won't say his name.
I understand that one. Anybody that's been with you long enough should already know.
Yeah,
And anybody that hasn't doesn't need to. It's not a big deal.
true.
Sam asks, what's your favorite bar that you've done?
First off, fuck Mocon. I'm atom now, like protons. My batteries are like Voltron. Doesn't matter to me. I go post on and fundamental when I ever hit. Fundamental when I hit the instrumental because yeah, dude, that's my shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like it's such an intricate setup to me. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's funny as fuck if you know the situation.
Yeah. Said I'm atom now, like protons, saying like I'm atom and I'm at his neck, you know.
Yep.
I hate explaining my bars, so it's kind of corny to me.
Oh no, sometimes people need them broken down and explained so that they don't think that, just because you said somebody's name in a song, it's not a diss track.
Yeah. No, if I'm a dish, I'm gonna say your name for sure.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I have to give you credit for. Anytime you've dropped an actual diss track on you, it's never vague. It's always to the point, and you will say that people's name.
For sure. There's no reason not to. Because if it's come to the point where I feel like I need to dish you, then why would I give a fuck about saying your name?
Sam says, of course, it'd be a Mocon bar. Purple says her favorite is when you say, that's fucked up.
I mean, that is fucked up. Menace did say his next concert, he's going to river dance on a stage the whole time he is rapping. So it's going to be something to see. You won't want to miss it. Hey, look, I might even do it in the nude, damn.
No, you got to put a kilt on.
Fuck that. Why would I wear a kilt?
I don't know. I've got Scottish ancestry, so that's why I would wear a kilt. I don't know if you do or not.
No, sir. I do. I can assure you, I do not wear a kilt.
It's funny because I heard somebody once say something about people wearing kilts don't wear underwear, and I'm like, of course not. If you wear underwear wearing a kilt, it's called a dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in the Scottish ancestry, that kilts were worn as the only bottom half garment, and when they went to bed at night, they unwrapped it and used it as a blanket.
Hell yeah. Nothing like sleeping with your own ass juice.
Well, there's usually breathers so that you don't have ass juice. You go with your bad self.
It's going as far as like us, just us, or like us having other people. I'll be honest with you. I hate ciphers. I don't hate them. I just hate mixing ciphers.
I mean, to me, the shit talker cipher was the best cipher that MTP could have done at the time.
Yeah.
And it says volume 1, so eventually there should be a volume 2 at some point, unless you pull a Mel Brooks.
No, there will be another volume 2 at some point. Just got to find the right artist to get on it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And Sam, if you're not of Scottish ancestry, then you shouldn't wear a kilt. And if you wear underwear with it, it's a skirt. Otherwise, it's a kilt. It's not a skirt. There's a difference. I'm just saying.
Yeah, what he said. Menace and Coke. I don't know. I gotta check more of his catalog out.
Right.
I can't judge an artist off just one song.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about the rundown is people are hearing artists that they think are all right or good, and then it makes them want to go down the rabbit hole of checking out their catalog to see if it's a fluke or not.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and shout out to TNT, Dad Reacts, and Snowman Reactions because I've noticed they're taking like the people who've been eliminated and they're reacting to their music. I think that's pretty
Right.
dope.
Right. Dan says ciphers are cool as long as not a million people are dropping them all around the same time. And I agree.
Yeah.
One or two ciphers, every 6 months is fine. It's when you have 20 million ciphers dropping at the same time and it's like 15 people per cipher. It gets to be a lot.
Yeah. And I do feel like there's a point where Cypher is just too long. Like nobody is going to listen to a 20-minute song, dude. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I can see an exception to that. If the cipher is a Mocon or an MC Nibble Nuts diss, I think I could see a 20 or 30 person song and people actually listening to it.
Yeah, but how many people do you think are going to listen to the whole Cypher or just listen to their favorite artist?
It depends.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
like,
I
let's
would listen
say,
to the whole thing, just because I'd be wanting to hear the shit talking being done. But
yeah,
that's
and I
just
mean
me.
some people would, but I don't know. I just feel like there's a point where a song is just too long.
Golden said, "I was thinking with other artists, maybe like an MTP and Outlaw Nation cipher."
I mean, I'm definitely down to work with anybody in Outlaw Nation.
Purple says, "Wait, you should one day do a JJV collab. That would be fun."
Oh, you're so lucky I don't have a wrench, Purple. You're so lucky.
Golden says he disagrees. He listens to all of Crypt and Blindsight's ciphers.
Look,
And Ren says,
I'm not saying people wouldn't listen to it, but I'm saying I think a lot more people would listen to like instead. Okay, let's say you had 30 artists, right?
mm-hmm.
I think a lot more people would listen. You would get more volume out of it if you did 2 15 people ciphers instead of one big 30-man cipher.
Right. Because Renzel says even with the biggest mainstream artists, it would be a lot.
Yeah.
But Dan wants to do some mumble bars on a Mocon cipher.
Oh my god. So Tammy, a cipher is basically instead of me making a song and featuring somebody on a song, it's not really a song. It's just a bunch of people that rap back to back over the same beat, or maybe they could even change the beat or whatever. But it's just a bunch of artists that line up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so
And they
forth.
usually all rock with each other and will shout each other out in their verses in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a gang freestyle, basically.
Fucking fire. Oh, dude, it took everything within me to be professional on that stream. I'm pretty sure when HBR seen that, I'm pretty sure he left. He was like, "Oh fuck."
And Purple says the cipher doesn't have a hook either.
Correct.
Sam, a moron cipher is just going to be him under different names with AI lyrics.
Oh, I got you, Golden. Well, shit. I'm gonna share this up with you, and then I'm probably gonna cut out. I really appreciate your time, and
Not a problem. I appreciate yours.
it's been fun being up here on a serious note with you for once instead of just talking shit to one another.
Right.
It's always fun though.
Right. And I also enjoy actually letting you let people get to know you better so that they have a better understanding of you.
I actually was told today that sometimes I'm too much of an open book.
Yeah, we all get that are open books, but at the same time, when you don't let your fans know about you through interviews like this, then they end up making up their own thoughts and feelings about you.
Which, hey, look, that's perfectly fine. I think
Yep.
everybody should form their own opinion on things.
Sure.
Don't follow the masses. Do what's right to you.
Fireman, my favorite Menace song is actually a Menacing KSN song called Survive. And Menace hates the mix on it because it was one of their first songs. But the message in that song is fantastic.
Yeah,
Golden, not too much of an open book. Nah, Menace is a menace for a reason.
that's right. He'll push a skewer into you if you're beefing. Shout out KSN. I'm gonna play this. I guess we'll let me look for Survive. I guess we can play it to close it.
Okay, it's up to you. It's
Yeah, we'll play this real quick, and then I'll look for the Survive track.
cool. I think it's on KSN's.
Yeah, I think it is too.
God damn it, Thunder. You can't shit in the street. Ah, fuck it, it's gonna rain anyways. MTP squad, let's go. Ace Menace, wanna bet I can't adapt to and write a diss to that actor that y'all react to. Look and listen now, y'all got me in a bad mood. I'm mad booing all that bullshit y'all trying to pass through. Now giddy up, whoa Nelly, it's a battle, y'all. Menace is a bloodhound, I'm talking like cadaver dogs. Sniff them out, pin them up, fuck it, I've had it, y'all. I really think that someone needs to chill out on that Adderall. I don't give a fuck, keep moving how you choose to. But babe, you're just a human motherfucker you can lose to. And I ain't mad at the people rapping Creek Squad, but some of y'all are really fucking weird. I'm asking, please stop. Daggone it, y'all better settle down now. Y'all really been upsetting me. Yeehaw, y'all, Menace is a cowboy. Nah, fuck that, it's MTP. Daggone it, y'all better settle down now. Y'all really been upsetting me. Yeehaw, y'all, Menace is a cowboy. Nah, fuck that, it's MTP. Now, before you wanna hate me, know that I don't really give a fuck. YouTube is a hobby, so I keep both middle fingers up. Yeah, it's a fact that most today's country singers suck, but half of these rappers are worse. It's time to pick my stringer up. Holy shit, I can hop up in my pickup truck, play some Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, that's a hiccup. Fuck, I can find a mud hole and let the tire spin for days. Menace, why you doing this? I'm stuck in my demented ways. Grab my shotty and I can shoot some clay pigeons. Grab a Bud Light, oh fuck, that isn't gay, is it? That's okay, I drink Bush Light anyways, bitches. Same maker, stupid fuck. Oh wait, dang, is it? Daggone it, y'all better settle down now. Y'all really been upsetting me. Yeehaw, y'all, Menace is a cowboy. Nah, fuck that, it's MTP. Daggone it, y'all better settle down now. Y'all really been upsetting me. Yeehaw, y'all, Menace is a cowboy. Nah, fuck that, it's MTP. I'm gonna ride around my little tiny town. I'm gonna pick up my friend. One stoplight, I'm like, why, yo, why? And then tomorrow I'll do it all again. I'm gonna ride around my little tiny town. I'm gonna pick up my friend. One stoplight, I'm like, why, yo, why? And then tomorrow I'll do it all again.
That's it. For the record, that was not from a funeral. That was from a court case. Jay, you back with us?
Yeah, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you're good.
Real quick before you start, Namson asked where I got the picture for the thumbnail of you in a suit. I told him I got it from IG, but is that a funeral picture?
No, that was from a court case.
Oh, okay, that's from the court case. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had said I thought it was from the funeral because of the way you look in the picture, but I'm wrong.
No,
Yes, it is. Oh,
you don't
okay.
wear
I was like, Jay, do better.
you don't come on, Jay. You don't wear and Namson too. You don't wear a blue suit to a funeral. You wear black. At least I would. I did. I didn't.
Right.
On a star note, who's watching the debate tonight? I know I am.
I'm gonna probably be in Alpha Tyler's live.
Oh damn, you're gonna miss out, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll play this. I hate this song. Absolutely hate it. But because Jay took the time and he likes it, we'll play.
Yeah, this is my favorite. Well, second favorite now that you have the one that you have the video that Tim shot.
Oh, Life Like This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my new favorite, and this is my old favorite.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Yep.
I'll survive if I try to remind myself that pain is all that I need. I'll survive if I find in my mind a reason to never give up on my dreams. I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive. And if you need me to help you, stand up and follow me.
In a bad place, mentally I try to have faith. My remedy writing on that page. That enemy wanna keep that vague. I'm telling you this in my last day, cause I'm halfway past halfway. In my cash weight, you can take half till I take back for that back pay. But it's cool though, I got you now. My pen has always been a tip for me, I knock it down. My stomping ground, so now when I jot it down, it's like I run the penitentiary, I lock it down. They forget about you like the lost and found, cause you're looking over your shoulder like the cops around. I'm calmer now, so now when I call them out, just watch them out, that's really what it's all about. This is for them, this is for everyone who needs a friend. This is for everyone out there who wants to give up, but I'm telling you this ain't the end. This is for you if you wanted to descend. This is for everyone who's been condemned. I want to commend you for all that you've been through and having the strength to get off of the ledge.
I'll survive if I try to remind myself that pain is all that I need. I'll survive if I find in my mind a reason to never give up on my dreams. I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive. And if you need me to help you, stand up and follow me.
They got me stuck in survival mode. Some days I just need to find some hope. Time flies, but I wonder where the time does go. Cause you can't rewind it, it's dying slow. I'm sick of this pain, wishing to go away. It's hopeless though, they don't know my rage. And I'm scoping in on those throwing shade with an open face. Watch them blow away. Survival's a must, it's never been optional. Piling me up, I'm just trying to be optimal. Piling me up, but don't know who they're talking to. Yeah, my guy, you know that I rock with you. Yeah, it's been hard and I know it's a challenge. Even harder trying to find some balance. So no one that hates, they're trying to show malice. My hands been working hard for big calories. I'm trying to do right forever I will. Showing these people my level of skill. And everyone working and helping us build. The shit that we doing is something so real. Hey, I just want to tell all y'all from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. We love y'all. Let's go.
I'll survive if I try to remind myself that pain is all that I need. I'll survive if I find in my mind a reason to never give up on my dreams. I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive, I'll survive. And if you need me to help you, stand up and follow me.
Man, that was rough.
Tammy asked why is this a song you do not like?
It's just the whole sound of it, and what, like, compared to what we do now and how good the songs sound now compared to that, it's just like, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like KSN said, it's a good reminder of where you started, I guess.
Right. That, and also those of us that don't have the ear for the engineering side don't hear the imperfections that you do.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've had a couple of people request me to get Namson and KSN for interviews, so I will try to schedule those for next week or whenever they're available.
Hell yeah. Hey, I do want to shout out one thing that I want to promote, and that is the MTP Music Facebook page. If you guys have Facebook and you want to go follow us, please, all you have to do is type in MTP Music with a space. You will find it.
Mhm.
We're trying to grow that page up. I think we just broke 500 followers last week.
I love that comment from Namson.
I love your ears. Yeah, if you know, see Nampy, he knows. That mix was just bad. It's awful. That was still when we were using Magic's Music Maker.
And Sam, I've been on a campaign to have them do it, but they had lost the beat in the stems, so they haven't been able to do that. Although he said that he just found a similar beat, so maybe, fingers crossed, one day.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, hey Jay, I appreciate you having me up. You've been a great host.
I appreciate you coming. You've been a great guest. Y'all be sure to check out Menace's music. I have a link in the description to his channel. Same thing with my interview with Domier. I went back and put the link to his channel in the description there also. I think I already did that with Jason JVs, and that's what I do with all my interviews. And if y'all know or are an independent artist, I would love to interview y'all. But I think I'd like to keep it to probably about 2 a week, and try to space them out to be like a Monday or a Tuesday and a like a Friday or Saturday type interview type thing. But we appreciate everybody coming out.
Also, www.domierthedragon.com. Get your merch, Fume Squad. Let's go.
Right. And www.Thursday Night Records for all your independent music needs.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. We'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Peace.